All right. Welcome back to another episode, another rendition, if you will, of the Marquee Podcast. I go by the name of P Diddy.
Go by the name of Mav as usual.
I go by the name of Big Cornstalk or Corn, whichever one you want to go by.
All right, Marquee Gang. Now, if y'all been paying attention, it's been something on. It ain't on my heart or nothing, but it's something I'ma speak on because I'm sick of it, bro. The final straw at what I hope was the end of this Me Too movement was when Shannon Sharp's accuser got her $50 million lawsuit dismissed with prejudice is what the now I don't know what dismissed with prejudice means, but I look at it as judge must have threw that shit out and slammed that shit in the trash can. Is that with prejudice?
Uh,
Do y'all know? I don't
I
know,
mean,
but they said
it's the term. The term is it says dismissed with prejudice, a final judgment that permanently prevents a plaintiff from refiling the same claim against the same defendant in the future. It effectively closes the
ah.
matter.
So basically, the judge told her, "Bitch,
And
get this shit out of my face, and you
real
can't do
quick,
it again."
a case dismissed without prejudice is only temporary and can be released in the future as long as the statute of limitation hasn't passed. So there you go.
So, so basically, bitch, get your ass on. But look, my problem is this. My problem is this, bro. And Mav, before we go further, definitely, definitely. Okay, we at the 2 minute and 12 second mark. Clip, if you can, the the entire segment about this. Well, not the entire segment, just bits and pieces of this next segment.
Okay,
Okay,
for sure.
so this is what I want to say. So this is to address women that have done it and women who are thinking about doing it. Listen, has it been successful, the Me Too movement, or um, I'll say yes, it has been successful. A lot of freaky people, a lot of their bullshit has come to the light. A lot of honestly, the Me Too movement, it will prevent a lot of freaky shit from going on in a lot of workplaces. I get it. So in that aspect, yes, it was successful. But the thing that has came out from the Me Too movement as well is all of these women trying to do honestly, they doing the bare minimum to try to get the very most they can out of a rich person. Like prime example, Shannon Sharp's accuser. From what I understand, they were consensually, romantically involved. Some things got thrown around to where Shannon Sharp may have had a kink to be called a big black nigga by this white girl. Um, but I mean, I still say consensually doing sexual favors, and then when something happens, like he won't give you more money than you're asking, or he won't pay for whatever business venture you got going on, then out of nowhere, you
Playing
feel
rape.
like you feel like you're entitled to 50, 60, 70, in some cases, hundreds of millions of dollars. Here's my thing. One, one, just being honest with the rise of cell phones, social media, all of that. Listen, ladies and dudes, cause now it's a nigga suing Tyler Perry, saying that he was sexually harassed. So I'll say for males and females, listen, bro, sex is not worth that much. Literally, people with money can get sex from anywhere. That's the reason why y'all are consensually agreeing to this shit, then trying to get money, and you're not getting it. Like your lawsuits are being dismissed, they're being thrown out, and then look at Jay-Z's accuser. Not only did Jay-Z say this shit finna get thrown out, but now I'm finna sue you for everything you got, bitch. Just so you will never think about doing this shit again. Realistically, everybody who's thinking about trying that plan, honestly, you better off, you're better off, go get in a relationship. Like the dude who's suing Tyler Perry. You see, Tyler Perry is curious about Bussy. If you're willing to go that route with Tyler Perry, I would just try the relationship route. Like, maybe talk Tyler Perry into taking you out to dinner. You know what I'm saying? Maybe get to know Tyler Perry. Try out a relationship first, right? I ain't saying if the relationship don't work, go sue. I'm not saying that at all. But what I'm saying is just like the Tyler Perry dude, some inappropriate text messages, and now you're suing this man. Like, if I'm just being honest, bro, Tyler Perry is a fucking billionaire. He has enough money to fight it. You're not gonna win that. Y'all just seen Diddy get out of a what everybody perceived as a unwinnable case, right or wrong.
They wanted him to lose.
They
It was a
wanted
joke.
him to
It was
lose.
a joke from the start. Let me
They
be
they
clear. It
they
was a
all they
joke.
wanted
It
him to
was a
lose.
joke. The claims were a joke. It was a joke. But go ahead.
So did he just beat that case? I told y'all years ago when y'all was so convinced Donald Trump was going to jail behind again nefarious lawsuits. I told y'all, not only is Donald Trump not going to jail, but he's gonna be president again, and that's exactly what happened. Y'all let
Hmm.
Donald Trump, y'all let Donald Trump tell y'all that he'll walk up to you and grab you by the pussy, and y'all made that man president. Y'all made that man president.
Hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Then it's like and then I was thinking that the damage is done to P Diddy. He could never bruh. All P Diddy gotta do is drop another hit, get niggas dancing again, and he right back. He's right back. I
Uh,
guess
Nah,
I believe
I
nah.
guarantee. I
he's
I
already back. He didn't lose. Once Cassie said what she had to say, everybody got on Diddy's side. It was done with the gal. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
I be
nah,
willing to
I
bet.
disagree with that one.
I be
He didn't
bro.
lose or gain whatever he didn't lose or gain whatever that he had going on before he went in. I think he gained. You know what I'm saying? So whatever.
I be willing to bet you anything. If P Diddy came out and got whatever the hottest producer is, which I'm sure he's possible, he's capable of doing. He get a producer. He can make a little catchy song and call it Baby Oil.
Definitely.
I guarantee you,
or call it free.
as long as that
He probably gonna
song
call
gets
the he
ass
probably
to
gonna
shaking, he'll be fine.
call the song free. He gonna probably call the song freak off.
Freak off, yeah, I believe it. I believe it. He gonna get out.
Yeah.
He gonna make a hit song, or I'm gonna tell you what it's gonna be. He's gonna make a honestly, it's gonna be like a the song T Grizzly did the first day out. If he
Mhm.
makes a first day out type of song that's catchy and people like it, bro, he back.
I mean, he's always gonna be
I
back,
guess he.
man. He has $900 million in the bank account. He's gonna be back regardless. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, financially, yeah. I think. I think he's gonna be. I mean, yeah. I don't doubt that he can make a hit, but I think he's still, as far as the hip hop community goes, he's kind of become a laughing stock in a way.
I mean, but think
You
about
know,
this, man.
even.
Everybody had jokes, but everybody gonna have jokes. Think about it. How many comedians got on the stage and told jokes about um Will Smith slapping Chris Rock? And just being real, yes, Chris Rock, you got slapped the shit out of on stage. But that didn't do nothing to his career. You see what I'm saying? Will Smith, yes, you did slap that guy on stage. You got banned from the Oscars party or whatever for 10 years, whatever. But ain't shit happened to Will Smith. Will Smith dropped multiple blockbusters since that shit.
Mhm.
Now, no, slapping the man on stage is not, you know, sexual assault. But I'm telling you, bro, have y'all been seeing the amount of women that basically have been on some, man, Cassie, you telling me you all you had to do was get freaky for a nigga? You living in a mansion, you living in this, you living in that. A lot of women basically say Cassie was doing too much because of the perks she was getting.
Uh huh.
That's why I said, bro, like, I'm telling you, man, like, P. Diddy, if I was him, you know what I'd do? I'd get out. I would go to the nearest apartment complex. I would set up a lemonade stand, right? And
Mhm.
I would say, my sign would say, listen, I'm worth $900 million and I want to have a freak off. Like, think about it. Think about if you go past an apartment complex, you see P Diddy right there. You a woman who don't got two nickels to rub together, and P Diddy, who's 900 million up, wants to have a freak off. He wouldn't have no trouble.
You know, you probably right.
Think
Because
about it.
you see how everybody was celebrating like with the baby oil. I think after
Yep,
the verdict,
yep,
they was
yep,
outside and everybody was partying with the baby oil. I was like, man,
bro.
yeah, you right.
I seen this girl. I swear to God, I seen this girl on Facebook say like she been following the case, right? She
Uh-huh.
said that I swear to God, she said that from what they're describing in the videos, that shit is light porn. She called it light porn.
Yeah, and a lot of people lie. Yeah, yeah, it is. It's
And I'm like,
like it's some of it like is it's not. I'm not gonna say it's light, but I'm saying like a lot of people are into a lot of shit these days, man. So it's
they
like,
compared it to that type of porn that doesn't show vaginal activity.
uh-huh.
They said those were the type of tapes the freak offs were. And I believe it.
That didn't show really.
Bro, they saying it was bro, I seen where they said this on Joe Budden. Joe Budden said that a few of the jurors was like them niggas seemed like they were just rubbing up against each other. It was like they said it was like high intense passion but it wasn't like dick, vagina, butthole. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And that's why, bro, I'm telling you, that man, and honestly, still my message to all the people who think they finna get money off of them freak offs. Having a bunch of having people in a room being freaky is not illegal.
At all.
It's not illegal,
Yeah.
and that's why I
There's plenty
said,
of people
bro,
who do it.
it's plenty of people who do it. And bro,
Yeah.
if I'm being 100% honest, I've been invited to a sex party before. I didn't go.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I put that on all my children, bro. I've been invited to, like, and the person that invited me, like, just being real, it was like on some invitation shit. I ain't gonna name the job, but trust me, this person, we still cool to this day. You know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't lose no cool points or nothing behind it, but like, it was like some invitation shit, bro. They did the whole shit where it's like a it's like a exclusive event type of shit. Like, they give you like a certain type of little envelope. You see what I'm saying? They go to a discreet
Mhm.
location. You go to a discreet location. You see what I'm saying? Now, me,
Mhm.
I never took them up on the offer, but if I'm being real, I 100% drove by the location just to just, I'm for real, bro. I did drive by, bro. I swear my girl's a witness. I told her about it, and we together drove by the location. It was like a it was like the most nondescript little house. And what was crazy was they had a rule of no cars outside. Like, it was like you had to either Uber there, get dropped off, some shit like that. And
Mhm.
bro, that's why I said, man, that shit goes on any and everywhere. And I know, bro, the company that I was working for at the time,
Yeah.
the company that I was working for at the time, bro, if that shit is going on there, you see what I'm saying? I know it's shit going on in way bigger companies.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Like I said, you can go to any porn site and see exactly what they're describing, and yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, and even what you just described. Like literally, you can go to any porn site and they got all that kind of stuff on there. You know, like all kinds of stuff. So that's why I was like, man, like he
that's why
didn't
I
do
said,
anything
bro.
criminal. Like it's nothing different than what
And
a
then
lot
let's
of
think,
y'all freaks or whatever, or a lot of whatever. Like it's nothing different than what y'all watch at home on your personal time. You know.
and just being honest, bro. It's the same thing with Reggie Bush, right? With Reggie Bush,
Hmm.
everybody watched Reggie Bush dominate the college level and win that Heisman Trophy. So it didn't matter that, he had violated rules and y'all took it from him. Bro, everybody knows Reggie Bush was the best player in the world that year. Like, you
Hmm.
can't, you cannot take that from him. With P Diddy, just being honest, if I was him, I would take my 900 million, go find me a corner of fucking Montana, and y'all wouldn't hear from me again. Pete, bro, I promise you, with the damage right now to P Diddy, like, if nothing changes, bro, P Diddy could come to Nashville, Tennessee, and get whatever highest quality hood chick that we have to offer. Like, he could pick her up and have her moved in Montana by Tuesday.
Hmm.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying? Like, and if I'm P Diddy, bro, like, if I still got my money, you cannot erase my history as far as music. And I got me, you know what I'm saying, a little baddie, man, I'm fine.
I'm with you. I just feel like a lot of people are. I just feel like a lot of people are tailoring Diddy and Shannon had money until they won this case, and that was just not. And I firmly disagree with that because I can bring up many cases where money was the reason why they won. It was what hell. We just had a case just now that just got closed. Well, with Rasheed Rice, he was driving 120 miles an hour on the interstate and literally caused a 6 car pileup, and all
Wow.
and luckily everybody walked away. No one died. You know what I'm saying, right?
Whoa.
And so what? So fast forward. This is in 2023, and this is 2023. So we just now getting to the sentencing. You know what I'm saying? So it's that's where it's funny. Like, so how does it take 2 years to? But anyway, so the ending of it is this is his sentencing. He got 5 years probation, and then he gets to choose when he wants to serve the 30 days in jail within those 5 years of probation. That's where money wins you something. You know what I'm saying? That was money. That was strictly money. He hired a lawyer who knows somebody. There's no way you get out of that if I was just a regular barber down the street. You know what I'm saying? I would be in jail for like 15 years easily. This I'm going with this
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got you. I got you.
so now going back to what the topic at hand was with the Me Too movement. You spoke about is the Me Too movement, has it been successful? I don't think you gave it enough praise because it 100% has been successful. Not in just the whole in cases situations where with the we have since the Me Too movement has kind of got started maybe 10 years ago.
Mhm.
The inclusion of women in every single thing, as far as
Hmm.
ESPN sports, broadcasting, analysting, like the inclusion to have a woman on some type of TV show, have a woman have a lead role, have a woman having a lead role in some sort of fighting thing. You know what I'm saying? Women beating up men in TV, like that like the whole women just taking over the world thing has just went crazy over the last 10 to 12 years. You know what I'm saying? That
Lord,
Yeah.
yeah.
all that has been because of the Me Too movement, the whole thing of equality, everything. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
it hasn't you didn't give it enough praise. I'm not saying I'm just overly grabbed, but it was highly successful. You know, it's been highly successful
Yeah.
in many, 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 many ways. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
no, 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 no. I'm not. I'm
Yeah.
not saying. I'm not
But
saying it haven't been. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that um the portion of it where you had honestly what they are, they're
I mean, I
criminals.
just took it outside of the criminal world. Like it's just how, like the Me Too thing has been, like it's up there, bro. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real.
Bro, I
Yeah.
mean, no, 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 no. I'm just saying, man, like the
You can't
shit
you can't look at a woman
where
wrong without
that's
being
that's
insulted.
what
Like
I meant. That's what I
Hmm.
that's what I'm saying. Where, like, bro, I remember. I swear to God, I witnessed a situation where a coworker, all he did was he shot his shot. Literally, I'm talking about. I witnessed a coworker come up to a woman, and it wasn't over the top. He said, I know we coworkers, but I'm attracted to you. I was one, said like, can I take you out? Blah 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 blah. She, bro, has a over the top reaction. Basically, her reaction led to him saying, "Well, fuck you, then, bitch." And I swear to God, bro got fired for that. Now, of course, you shouldn't say "fuck you" and then call her a bitch, but I just, man, it's just like, bruh approached Gal with so much respect. You see what I'm saying? Gal has a certain like a over the top reaction to that. Keep going. I feel like he had to call her a bitch in that situation because she did too much. Of course he didn't have to, but I'm just saying I could see the bitch coming.
Mhm.
Like not in the sense of I could see her coming, but I could see him about to call her a bitch coming. simply because I know him.
And I kind of respect what P Diddy and Shannon Sharp did. You know what I'm saying? They say, I ain't gonna let you just ruin my career. We let's fight this. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired. You ain't finna just
Hey,
run. I,
that's the same
I,
thing I said about Drake.
I'm
I
I'm
said,
I'm no. I think it's like as I just gave the Me Too movement a whole lot of praise, but I do think and see it like it's starting to die down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not as prevalent as it once was, even though it's still all
hey,
around. You know what I'm
just
saying?
being
I do.
real. That,
That's because it's
that
starting to get ridiculous.
yep.
That's
That,
why.
that Me Too movement, bro. Just being
Hmm.
real. That's why Drake sued Kendrick, because I respect it, bro. I'm not finna. I don't care nothing about no battle. You calling me a
Yep.
pedophile?
Thank
Nah, I'm
you.
not. I
Thank
can't.
you.
I can't let that fly.
Yeah. I've said it before. I've said that's the only argument that you need. But you called me a pedophile. Well,
Right?
rap and hip hop this and blah blah blah. But you called me a pedophile. Like
Yep.
that's not the same thing as like I took
Calling
your
me,
girl or blah
calling,
blah
calling
blah.
me a bitch, calling me a bitch, calling me a hoe or something. Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
bro.
It's not the same thing. It's you called me a pedophile. What do you want him to do? Like, no.
No, 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 no. Hey, bro. Hey,
And
bro. He didn't
yeah,
just call him. He didn't just call him a pedophile. He made a hit song to call him a pedophile. Got niggas dancing to call. You know, like no, no.
kids dancing to this.
You not finna make a catchy tune off calling me a pedophile. I got to sue you.
Exactly. 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 Like that's why I said like I have and I rap and I'm like I have no problem with it. Go on and do what you got to do. I'm like like me personally would have handled it differently, but that's just me. I understand being in Drake's position doing that. I'm like,
Hey,
dude, you called me a pedophile. Like,
and look.
there's no more discussion.
Just to visit the Kendrick and Drake beef a little bit, because I see they keep bringing it up because Kendrick is on the Clips album, and of course they beat Kendrick. I mean, Drake beef with Pusha T. So
Mhm.
if I'm being real, bro, I understand Kendrick's perspective as well, because it's like at first Kendrick did keep it rap, but Drake was the one that Drake went for the jugular, and then Kendrick responded with the pedophile shit.
What was the jugular? Talking about his girlfriend, his fiance that he ain't married yet?
Or
Is that
saying
what
that
the
he
jugular was?
or saying that he beat her up or something. He a woman beater or
Yeah, yeah,
shit.
yeah. The jugular is now think about it. Think about it. If Kendrick, what if there was something that Kendrick and his girl done had multiple conversations about? You see what I'm saying? Like you don't know if that's a sore spot in a relationship. You see what I'm saying? And then it's like
But hold on.
you go ahead.
I'm going to say this. Go back because I've already done this. Go back and listen to this battle and carefully. From like that on, Drake
Hmm.
didn't start this. The only thing that Drake did was mention his girl, and that's typical in a rap battle. That is the only thing that happened.
But I'm saying,
Drake did not
what
start
if
this.
that's the trigger for Kendrick though?
That's stupid. If that's a trigger, man, ooh, man, look, put me in that battle.
But they
I'll give you more than what Drake said to
but
get
they
you
say
triggered
you're not
triggered in that.
supposed to
What
mention
Drake
wife
said
and
was
kids though.
get get out of here. Go listen to rap battles. And Kendrick, like I said, and a lot of that he copied a lot of people in rap battle.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
he
yeah.
knows. Kendrick knows what he's talking about. If he knows what rap battle is, so stop. Don't
Yeah.
give me any of that. Stop, stop, stop. Let's rewind it right now. Don't give me any of that. He mentioned your girl, and that's why you went off. Get out of
It
here,
might
dude.
be
I'd have
though.
destroyed that dude. Man, I would have laughed at him and like for real. Drake didn't do enough. Like for real. And like I said, I love Kendrick's music, but like if I'm gonna break down the battle, this is where I'm like, it's stupid. Stop trying to switch the narrative on the battle. Stop. The narrative is what it is. Drake, yeah, he mentioned your girl, and I guess that's the trigger. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, so
You don't know what triggers people, but at
let
the
me ask
same
you this.
time, it's in mhm.
Let me ask you this. Who you think did more damage to Drake's overall legacy? Pusha T or Kendrick?
Kendrick. Kendrick.
Why you say that?
Pusha
Because
T
of the
didn't do a
pedophile
thing
shit?
to him. Yeah, yes, because of the pedophile stuff. Kendrick, easy. Like I said, Kendrick, he, yeah, he did some damage to him. Pusha T didn't do anything but expose that he gossiped. Drake out rapped him in that battle, and I'll forever hold that to him. He out
He
rapped him.
out
Pusha
rapped
gossiped,
who?
and that's what got he Drake out rapped Pusha T in that battle. Go
No,
listen
he
to it.
didn't.
Pusha T's not messing with wasn't messing with Drake in that battle
The
realistically
Duppy
like that. He
freestyle was,
had to bring
bro.
out what he brought out.
The Duppy freestyle was okay. It was okay.
No, the Duffy freestyle was better than the story of Adnan. The story of Adnan was just gossip. That was just it. You just said that he had a kid, and that was you are hiding a child. Man, okay, so that's my business.
That's a
You're
little
not a good
more.
father, but Drake,
No, no, no. Hiding a child is more than just gossip. Just gossip is I heard you fucked uh Rihanna. That's gossip. But nigga, you're hiding a child from the world. That's like that's big time.
it's gossip if Drake didn't confirm it at that time. So at that point, it's gossip. Drake never
Okay.
confirmed anything like that. He had to confirm it later, yeah, but at that point, it was gossip.
But
I don't
it's
accept nothing else
I
from that
think
battle. Like
I
I said,
think
I'm not.
I think it's a
Go
little
ahead.
I think it's more damaging because it was a fact. Like nobody can prove the shit that Kendrick was saying. Like if you can prove that Drake fucked a minor, then that would have been more damaging. But you constantly see his son now that Pusha T exposed that he got a child that he is hiding.
It's that didn't do anything to Drake. How many rappers got baby mamas and babies all? No, that didn't do anything to Drake at all.
It did because think about this. Think about this. You're portraying a certain image, right?
Yeah, okay, I get what you're saying.
Drake is portraying to be this bachelor womanizing, you see what I'm saying? I got, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like
I get
you
what
got a whole baby mama and a kid that you don't claim.
I get what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. I mean, as far as yeah, I understand what you're saying. As far as that, it didn't even damage his career. It just now you have to be a dad now. Like it's not damaging to his career because Drake really lived the life.
Think
Now
about
you
it.
have to show that you're an now you have to show that you're an actual father now. You know,
But
now
I'm
you
gonna
have to
tell
show this. Okay, it's proven the kid is yours now. Now show that you're a father, which he has.
but I'm gonna
This is
tell you
why
who did I'm gonna tell you who did the most damage to Drake. It was Joe Budden, bro.
Stop. Stop.
you
Because
talking
think no
about
no no no
that.
no.
No.
The only reason
No.
why I say the
Bruh.
only
No.
reason why I say it the
No.
only reason why I say it was Joe Budden is
No,
because
bruh. No.
if you think about it, all the tactics that the people that been dissing Drake ever since uh after Joe Budden beef with Drake, all they've been doing is reiterating the shit that Joe Budden was saying when they was beefing. Like the prime example. I give you a perfect example.
Joe Budden didn't damage Drake though. He didn't damage him.
No,
Whatever
no,
he
no.
said,
I'm
it
saying
did
I did
nothing to him. It did
all,
nothing to Drake. Nothing. Nothing.
all I'm
It put
saying
not a
is
single
Yeah,
dent in his career. Nothing.
all
Nothing.
I'm saying is Joe Budden dissing him laid the blueprint for Pusha T now.
No, it didn't.
Yeah,
what
I promise you it did, bro.
No, it didn't.
what
No, it
makes you
didn't.
say that? What makes you say that though? I
What
want to
makes
hear what
me
makes you say that.
okay? What makes me say that, right?
It was
Look at
people who dissed him before Joe Budden though. It was people who
if
dissed him
you
before
look
Joe
at the
Budden.
way if you
Meek
look
Mill
at the
was
way
before Joe
Pusha T
Budden.
attacked him, right? If you look at the way Pusha T attacked him, where
Huh?
He went at, of course, he tried the Quentin Miller shit, which is what Joe Budden exposed.
Meek Mill said that before Joe Budden. What are you talking about?
No, he,
And I think
Yes, he
no,
wasn't it?
he,
It
did.
was.
Yes, he did.
bro,
Yes,
the
he
Quentin Miller
did.
shit, bro, Joe Budden beef with Drake like back in the day, way back in the day. That was before Meek.
That was 2000. That was about 2015, bro. When he was beefing, because I remember hearing to make the making a murderer or that
Right?
track or whatever. That was around 2015. I think
Man, what beef are you talking about? 2015? Joe Budden and Meek, or Joe Bud? I mean, Meek and Drake, or Joe and Drake in
Joe
2000.
and Drake. If
Okay,
I'm not, it was either 2015 or 2016. If I'm not correct, if it was Joe, and Joe was the first person to say something around that time.
Yes, it
But
was
I
around. It was
remember
around. It
Meek
was
Mill being before that though.
no
But I
Meek.
could be
Meek.
wrong about that.
Wait.
I
Okay,
thought my
okay.
right.
So
Because Drake made the back to back this song in 2015.
was that 2015.
Absolutely, I just typed it in. Back to
Back
back
to back.
debut was in 2015. Back to back.
Hold
So
on, let
that
me see
you
something.
so you know they was beefing before 2000. You know they was beefing before that. That's what I'm trying to say. Meek and Drake was before Joe Budden, so he brought up the Quentin Miller shit and all that shit. He brought up all type of shit.
Okay, so you said Meek was in 2015.
Meek and Drake was 2015. The back to back this song came out in 2015, but they clearly
You're right.
was
Then you're right.
beefing. They was beefing before that though. They was doing shit before that song came out though. So it
Yeah,
could you could really even go to
you're right though.
2014 for real.
You're right though about Meek doing it first. Then, if that's the date,
Yeah,
because I'm looking at Joe's To Make a Murderer is 2016. Yeah, I was right.
yeah.
That's when I heard To Make a Murderer was
I,
2016. So
I
I'm like,
know that. I know
Meek was
Drake.
first.
Meek was way before. Meek was before all these.
If you're going to say somebody who's done
And neither one of them
almost
damaged.
equal
And neither
damage,
one of them. And neither one of them damaged Drake at all. Neither one of them. But go ahead.
Meek Mill kind of did. Meek Mill kind of put a stain on Drake's career. Like, I will say that when Meek Mill got mad and then threw a fit and say he has ghostwriters, that did put a stain on it, and it shouldn't have put a stain on it. Like, on my
Bro,
eyes, it didn't, but I'm saying
bro.
for the public's eyes,
Drake came out back to back and made a goddamn hit song off dissing him.
yeah. What I'm saying is that
That didn't damage
Meek
him.
did I'm saying what he said. To this day, what do people say about Drake? Ghostwriter, 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 and the reference tracks were coming out. This started because Meek Mill said something, and everybody gave it merit because it's Meek Mill saying it. Meek Mill is one of, like, no matter what you say, Meek Mill is a dope MC. He's a dope
I'm not
rapper.
disputing.
So
I'm not disputing
his
that. I'm not disputing it. But when someone says damage or did, when y'all use the word damage him, that means y'all, when y'all say that, that means something slowed down or it stopped or something. It didn't keep going the way.
Oh, okay, I
It's
see
not
what you mean.
like
I see
it
how you're
didn't do
taking it.
none of that. It didn't do nothing. When that came out, he came out with nothing was the same.
Yeah, that's right. You're right. You're
Like
right. I
what?
see.
What? Like
I
what?
think what I'm talking about is because at that point, yeah, at that point, Drake had already taken off. By the time what was that album came out? Did I say view? By the time views came out, that's when it was over. Drake took off. So yeah, um, my
Because
point.
like my point I'm getting at is the personal. If y'all want to say it in a damage anybody, it has to be Kendrick Lamar. It has to be him. You know what I'm saying? There's no other else.
Yeah, I mean he did the most definitely.
It's
And what
not
I
it's
was
not
talking
it's not
about
even
was
no
his.
it's not even no debate. You know what I'm saying? It's not even no
Yeah,
debate. Who
yeah.
like
I'm saying like
them other
as
niggas y'all
I'm
talking about,
saying.
man. I'm talking about Drake capitalized off them niggas.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right. What I'm saying is, as far as legacy, though, like as far as like how people view Drake, that it changed how a lot of people view Drake because of what Meek Mill has said.
so
Now, as
Yeah.
far as actually damaging his career like that, Kendrick, yeah, he did damage it because of the whole pedophile thing.
so let me
So,
let me let me let
go
me
ahead.
explain what I meant about damage, right? When
Uh-huh.
I said the phrase damage him, I look at Drake honestly as being a bigger than life figure in rap, right?
Correct.
They treat him
Mhm.
like they treat him like he got the fucking golden key, right? So I put Drake in the category of the Michael Jacksons, the Beyoncés, you know what I'm saying? People who category probably gonna sell for $1 billion when they all done. You see what I'm saying?
Oh
So
yeah.
it's like I'm telling you, I think when I say damage, I mean like who could perceive him or who could make it seem like they on his level.
But that's
You see what
not
I'm
Joe
saying?
Budden though. That's not Joe Budden though.
No, 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 no.
That
I
was never
never,
Joe
I
Budden.
never,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
never said it was. I never said it was Joe Budden. I just said
You did.
that
You
I
said
think,
you said
I
that you
think he
believe that
caught.
Joe Budden caused the most damage to Drake. There's no way that could be possible. You know what I'm saying?
I
The
said,
way I
I
see
think
it.
he caused the most damage because he laid the blueprint to dissing him.
But he didn't though. Meek did. If you want to keep it
Yeah.
1,000, he didn't.
No,
Yeah.
Meek didn't
Like
do
Yes,
it
he did.
because
Joe reiterated a lot of things that Meek said he had, but Joe had his own issues with Drake.
right,
Yeah,
He
right.
had his own personal issues with
so
Drake,
he
and he
had
had
some
said that
whole other
because,
shit going on.
yeah, Joe had his own other personal issues with Drake. He kind of reiterated what BK said, like just, and that's just, Joe is a rapper. He's a bad rapper, so he's just gonna say whatever. But he, at that point, he even says this on his podcast. He had his own. He admitted that I have my own issues with Drake, and Drake knows what's up. Now I
But
don't
look though,
know that
y'all just
100%
said
for sure, but
y'all just
uh huh.
said y'all both agreed on that Kendrick was the one that did the most damage. But I say this.
Hmm.
So that blueprint of the way Kendrick released what like 3, 4 songs in a fucking week and made Drake show that he can keep up with him.
Hmm.
He got that shit from Joe, bruh.
He didn't
Because
either. Meek did the same thing.
Joe did do you
I'm
bro, have you
sorry,
did
but
you
Meek did the same thing.
go look up how many
Pusha did the
go
same
look up
thing
how many
too.
disses Drake's go look up how many disses that Joe sent at Drake. Now, Joe is not a bigger artist as Kendrick, so it didn't land the way Kendrick's did. But I'm telling you, that blueprint of dissing his ass, make a diss, he come back with one, you hit him right back with it. He come back with one, you hit him right back with another one. He got that shit from Joe Budden, bro.
He didn't, bro. And they've been making
Okay,
disses like that since the
okay.
beginning of time, bro. Like I don't.
You're saying that Kendrick got that from Joe Budden, or who got that from Joe Budden?
I'm
He's saying
saying
Kendrick got that from Joe Budden.
that
There's no
style
way.
of dissing, that style of dissing Drake, not anybody else. That style of sending disses at Drake and them they're landing. You see what I'm saying? And you do them on the scale that Drake did them. Like Meek Mill, I think Meek Mill released a diss on fucking SoundCloud or some shit. No, the way Kendrick was doing them,
Yeah,
like
that's because
prime
at that
example.
time,
That shit,
10, 12 years ago, SoundCloud was the wave. Not now, but go ahead.
Yeah,
it was not the wave, bro. It was
Yes,
not.
it was.
it,
Yes, it
yeah. At that
was.
at,
Yes, it
at that point, it
was.
was
Yes,
SoundCloud was
it
huge
was.
right back
Yes,
then.
it
But you still
was.
had you back then, even though SoundCloud was the wave, you still had ways of dropping major records, bro. The same way, the same reason Drake was able to squash Meek Mill is because Meek Mill took the I don't have a budget route of dissing Drake versus Drake making a big song like back to back and putting it in rotation on the radio. That's how you get to Drake. That's how you get a Not Like Us. And you know who said that's how you do it? On his podcast was Joe Budden.
Well, I mean, that
He
is how
said
you
that shit
do it.
in like, bro, Joe
Yeah,
said that
I
shit.
mean, that is how you do it. I mean, that is how you do it. I mean, making a diss song. If you make someone drops a diss song, it's up to the radio station that want to put it on the spin or not. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that ain't gonna do anything. You know what I'm
Here's
saying? That ain't gonna do anything.
here's the dang.
If a song's hot enough, it's gonna make the radio. Drake made a song that was fucking spazzing, and they played it. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Let
Meek
me
They
Mill
played.
let
didn't.
me say this.
Meek Mill didn't. Pusha T didn't. Joe
Let
Budden
me
didn't.
say this
The
real
only one
quick.
who made a song that was spazzing enough was Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, my fault.
Right, you're right. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I didn't mean to interrupt you like that. I was gonna
No,
say I didn't want to leave the
go ahead,
thought, but
no, go
um,
ahead.
I'm gonna say this. Drake, when you said he has the golden key, he does. Drake has the golden vocals, and I don't care what anybody says. It's a true thing. There's the other thing you got to realize about Drake that the same thing as you can, and I don't know why he's not doing this now, but I was like, um, just like you can make a Not Like Us in a radio hit and make it pop like Drake. That's his formula. You got to understand that Drake can also get down and dirty and gritty with you. Like Drake doesn't have to just make a radio hit. Drake can make a timestamp. Everybody's been saying we don't know why Drake didn't go the timestamp route the entire time because Drake kills on timestamps. He would have arguably probably won the battle on timestamps. If he would have finished the battle off on timestamps, yeah. You gotta remember Drake is an all around artist. He's not a one hitter, a one hit wonder or anything like that. Drake is an
But
all
didn't
around artist.
but didn't Kendrick beat him to the timestamp game?
No, that's not a timestamp. That's Kendrick. That's not no timestamp. Drake's
The six
timestamps are different.
sixteen
You
in
got to
L.A.
understand. The 616 in LA it was cool, but it wasn't. That's not what. It's not a timestamp like that. It's just he was trying to mock him. It's not a timestamp. When Drake does timestamps, it's different. His vocal. Listen to how Drake raps. His vocals are different. He puts a different mood into the frequency. You can't beat it. Drake, when he came out, he changed music. I don't care what you say. Kendrick wouldn't have the audience that he has right now if it was had it not been for Drake.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, however you spin it, Drake changed music. Then vocals are golden. I don't care if you say he's an actor or anything like that. That voice, that everything that about Drake, he is the it guy and always has been. It's
Let me
like I
ask you
always
this.
say, like talking about wrestling, Roman Reigns. I don't care what you say. I know you guys don't really know him. That's the it guy. If you guys watch video clips and everything of him, you know when somebody has it. Biggie had it. 50 Cent had it. Drake, Michael Jackson had it, and Drake has
Hey,
it. Kendrick doesn't have it like them.
let me throw a hypothetical situation at you, right?
Uh-huh.
Now, let's just say Kendrick calls himself trying to turn it down, dude. Turn it down a little bit. So let's just say uh Kendrick calls himself trying to reignite the beef with Drake, right? And he wants to get a little known rapper to go against Drake. And he wants to put you on the song. You have to, you have to, I'm talking about go at Drake's neck, right? Would you do it?
Uh-huh. Who, me? If I don't have I gotta have a reason to go at Drake. If I don't have a reason, pay me
Okay.
enough money, then yeah,
That's what
easy.
I was
That's
gonna
not a
say.
problem.
I was gonna
Like
say.
for me personally, like I would do it. I would like if I'm saying like if I don't have a reason, pay me enough money. If I have a reason, you don't have to even pay me enough money. We're gonna go head to head,
I was gonna say
no matter the outcome, win, lose, or draw. Yeah,
50. Okay, okay. Hypothetical situation, right? 50 racks. Kendrick Lamar wants you on the song to go against your rap idol. Would you do it? You would?
for 50,
50 racks.
uh, it depends on how much I'm worth at that time.
50,
To go against
50.
my rap
Look.
idol
I give you this one.
for no reason, you probably got to pay me more for no reason. If
What's your
there's a
number?
reason and
What's your number to hop on the track with Sexy Red?
to hop on the track with who
Sexy Red.
above 500,000,
Just to get on a song?
above that, and that yeah, above that. I don't
Why?
know her like that either, so I'm like, it's cause like we got two different brands. Like if you're gonna like, and even then, I'm just like I can't. It depends on what the song is about. Like there's a point where money don't even matter at a point. Like I just got to know what are we doing? Like
Wait,
if
wait,
not, if
wait,
I'm
wait,
dead
wait.
broke, like
I
I
thought, I
guess I'll
thought,
do a
I thought
song,
we, I
but
thought we established that there would be no sexy red slander, bro.
there's not slander. I said we have two different brands. Hey,
You
was that
just,
you?
you
Did that
just
sound like
said,
slander?
you just said that only a 500,000 or more dollar check.
I just said
That,
that's my price. I didn't slander her.
hey, that
I
toilet
said I
sound
said
was that toilet sound was perfect for that point. It was perfect because
it's not slander though.
you literally shitting on sexy red by saying
I'm not.
no less than 500. So you telling me a guy couldn't say, "Hey, man, $100,000 to lay some vocals on the track with sexy red."
You gotta pay me more. It depends on what it is. Like if it's something that like that's
Wait,
more
wait,
than
wait,
what I can't. I'm not me and her. We don't have the
wait.
same
So you
brand of
tell
music. It's not like
wait,
I
wait, wait.
can't do it, but it's just
So you
like
telling me? So you okay, okay, okay? I got the song. I got the song right. Sexy red, and it's another. It's in her lane. It's in her lane. Um, let's say she's saying her coochie tastes like a Jolly Rancher. That's the hook.
okay.
So you telling me I come give you 200,000, which I'm sure is a number that would change your life. 200,000 guaranteed right now. This verse, biggest verse you've ever laid. You wouldn't take that opportunity.
You're saying right now,
Right now, 200K,
I'd
sexy,
I'd consider it.
and look. This what you gotta say. All she want from you in your voice, your style. My coochie tastes like a Jolly Rancher. A Jolly Rancher.
if
Like
we're
some
saying
sexy
now,
red shit.
if we're saying, I'd probably have to like tell the truth about it later. But like, I might do it. I may do it. If we're talking about right now, I may do it. But I tell the truth about it later that I didn't want to.
Corn, what about you? 200,000 right now. 200,000 right now for you to secure an artist you don't like. Would you do it?
Secure as in like make a song with them. If it's a female,
Nah, I
date
mean
her. What do you
like
mean secure?
you know
Um,
the job that you do, the bouncing shit, right?
yeah.
Who's an artist you comfortable on the podcast showing saying that you don't like?
Who's an artist that I'm comfortable saying on the podcast that I do not like at all? Mm, 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 mm. Beyonce. Not nothing personal. Nothing personal. Her music
Beyond
is
what?
her music. Her music is highly overrated, but it's like,
Marquee podcast. Y'all
Hey,
know this is a beehive zone. So
no,
I don't know what that
nothing
was about,
personal.
but
that's
Yeah,
beehive
Beyonce, if you're out there, it's nothing personal. I think you're an amazing person,
Beyonce
an
Beyonce
amazing mother, amazing entrepreneur, amazing singer, amazing artist, everything. I just think your music is highly overrated. But go ahead.
Beyonce. If you listening
I've said that.
somehow, Beyonce, if you're listening, these guys' opinion of you and your music do not reflect the Marquee podcast.
Just let you know, all her hit songs are all single girl music, and she's had a man for 20 years. It makes no it,
Man, that
it
means
makes no
nothing.
it makes no sense.
All
Makes
these
no sense.
female rapper, man, all these like prime example, bruh. Meg The Stallion with her success with the song "The Body Yada Yada," she was with Party the whole time. That means nothing,
I
bro.
mean, you got a point because even with Jay Z's last album, he discussed his marriage and like and she just kind of like,
shit it all on that,
yeah,
shit it all on that, bro.
exactly,
Shit it all
exactly.
on
Like,
that, bro. Man, come on, man, be for real,
Who
bro.
shit it all on what?
Beyonce.
What she do?
Oh man,
How she shit on his
cause
album?
like,
Her Lemonade album, right, was like her
Hmm.
album where she was just basically just shitting on
yo,
Jay Z the whole time. Correct?
Oh
It's
yeah, yeah,
correct.
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
So this is because of
yeah,
the little Jay Z scandal thing, whatever you want to call it. So like what I'm saying is like she that whole midst of doing all that, Jay Z was laying next to her every time. You know what I'm saying? Every
Man,
night,
yeah.
every night. I'm just
And then
saying
he made
what I'm saying.
444 where he's apologizing and stuff. But my
bro,
bad. Go
if y'all
Her whole persona is single girl, like being a single. And she's not single. You know what I'm saying?
y'all honestly think
she's
that
just not.
Jay Z didn't know that she was putting out that shit, that whole album.
Well, duh. He produced the
I'm
album.
sure he knew.
Yeah, he
I'm sure
knew.
he knew, but it doesn't negate the fact that like it was two different vibes. Like he was on the "I'm sorry" vibe, I was wrong, and she was on the, you know,
She was mad
this
at
whatever
him.
she
Of
was on.
course, she's gonna be on that vibe,
Nah, bro. Nah. She really
bro.
wasn't, but
Like prime
she
example?
really wasn't mad for real. She was just playing a character. You know what I'm saying?
No, I
Sasha
think
Fierce.
Oh, that yeah, that she's
I
just
think she
playing a
was mad for
character,
real,
bro.
bro.
Then why
You
she
said
ain't
what?
leave? Then why she ain't leave? Then
Bro, plenty of people stayed through cheating.
come on.
Plenty of people.
I thought it was to the left. Everything I'm boxing
Maybe
on to the left.
maybe he
Uh
got
uh
his
uh
act
uh
together. But
man,
she also has said on numerous occasions that that song wasn't about her. It's just a song.
exactly. All her songs are not about her. Which I'm
First of
about.
all,
Yeah.
All her songs are not
Beyonce
about
made
her.
she made "Cater to You," which is a woman should be a woman anthem. She made
Yeah, I forgot about that one.
uh the Bills. I don't. Let me see. Single girl music, bills. I guess that's single girl music.
But don't
Bootylicious.
have Bootylicious, all the single ladies, the whole Lemonade album is like a complete single girls album. You know what I'm saying? So we
I don't know,
upgrades
but I think Lemonade was more of
was a
a
single girls album.
she was heartbroken.
Yeah. I'm a female of a version of a hustler. And they stop it, bro. Stop it,
Yeah.
stop it, bro. Like what we talking about? Like all her music,
Yeah.
bro. All her damn near all her hits are all single gal songs. You feel me? And she ain't been single in 20
Yeah,
years.
almost.
20,
But
30
that
years, bro.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
so you telling me the music that you know and that you can name off, you're
Meet
telling me
myself, meet
that you
myself, and
don't
I. It's all I
you
got.
say
Oh my
you think her
God.
music is
Man,
overrated?
absolutely. Absolutely, it's overrated. Absolutely overrated.
Man, Beyonce make hits, bro. I don't know what y'all talking about.
When last time you heard a Beyonce song played in the club?
First of all, I ain't been to the
Black folk,
club in
black
forever.
folks club. Black folks club is that. You know what I'm saying? Black folk club. You know
Bruh,
what I'm
come on now. Come on now. You honestly gonna sit here and try to tell me that she just made a damn award winning country album, and I'm sure that should get
saying?
played in country clubs.
And it does not. Just to let you know, it does not. I'm down there. It does not.
Bro.
It does not.
So
Secondly,
you telling me that
secondly,
they ain't played no Beyonce?
secondly, her country album by a lot of the real country fans, they really didn't like that she won an award for that. You know what I'm saying? They really didn't.
I ain't
Yeah.
saying
There
that.
was an
They re-
uproar over that.
That's because they hate.
they really didn't.
They hate.
It has nothing to do with hate. It's not a good
It's
album.
not.
It has
It's and not
everything to do. It has
It's not a good
everything to do with
album.
hate.
It's not a good
not
album.
only that,
It's not a
listen
good
to this.
album. Hold on,
Not
real quick.
go
Keandre,
ahead.
have you listened to the album? Be for real. I need you to be for real on this. Have you listened to the album
Yes, I have.
in its entirety?
Yes, I have. I'm telling you.
And you say it's a good album.
No, it's not.
Okay, my point is that. But go ahead.
Well,
Go
okay,
ahead,
I'll
man.
say this. It's not
Go ahead,
it's
man.
not a
Go ahead,
good
man. Go ahead.
country
Go ahead, man.
album. To me,
Go
to
ahead.
me it's more it's it even though she tried country, it's more of like a pop album to me.
My guy, it's not a good
It's
album, bro. She won country album of the year. Some boy, it's not a good album. It's not.
I
It's just
think a lot of
not.
them also were mad because like that's not her like original genre that she like came up in. And
Well,
there's a lot of
I'm
people
not,
that have
I'm not
like
mad at.
went,
I ain't mad at her. I ain't mad at artists. Trying different shit. If is it good or
oh
not? Yes
yeah,
or no? It's all it is. It was not good. You know what I'm saying? It just was not
no,
good.
no, I was trying to say like the other reason they were mad was because that like it's not the genre, and I understand it. They're like, what I'm trying to say is there's
They
other people that are
hating.
trying to come up. Hold on. There's other people that are trying to come up in the genre, and they're like, man, okay, this person had a hit, this person had a hit, but she gets it because she's Beyonce, and this
Exactly.
person works
And
hard
on
in
t-
this in this
and on top of that, the
in this.
song is ass. the so-
No, no.
on top
You
of the
talk no
album
no
being
no no no.
ass.
You talking about the
On
country
top of
song she had that was hot?
album being ass.
This
It
ain't
was
Texas. That's
ass.
yeah, right. That shit hot. Y'all tripping. Y'all tripping, bro. Yeah, bro. That song gets played in all kind of stadiums and shit. Are you for real,
The album's ass, bro. The album is
dude?
ass.
I just heard that song playing during a timeout of the NBA Finals. That's a bigger platform than the club, right or wrong?
It's probably because she's Beyonce though.
Of
It's just
course, it's
that's
because it's
it.
Beyonce.
That's it. The album is garbage.
Man, man.
The album is
All I
garbage.
know is this. All I know is this.
Drake sold an album when Drake's album went number one in a song. It was a bunch of songs that we already heard before. That don't mean it was good. That was bad. That
I
was
never said that
bad.
it was good, but all I know is this. Y'all
And
hating on Beyonce.
he only sells because it's Drake. That's like somebody saying, well, Lil Wayne's album was. That's like saying Lil Wayne's was the number one rap album selling in a week. Duh,
Okay.
duh. It's
So
Lil Wayne. Duh,
so no. You
duh,
can't
Yeah,
no.
I get what you. I get
It
duh,
what you're
ain't
saying.
no. It
duh,
ain't no. It ain't
duh.
no duh
Who's
because
not
it
who's
ain't
not
no
gonna
duh
try?
because Wayne done
Who's not
had
gonna listen
albums that
to it?
didn't
Who's
sell
not
like
gonna
that.
listen to it? Who's not gonna listen to it in the first week? Repeat. Who's not gonna listen to it in the first week?
Of
Anybody's gonna
course,
listen to Lil Wayne in the first week. Now,
not
now
anybody. I ain't gonna say anybody.
once you get past the first week, it's ass, just like his album was. It's ass. You
No,
feel me?
I ain't gonna say anybody will listen first week, but
Yes, it is. People are gonna
nah,
listen to
bro.
Wayne. If Lil Wayne drop a new album, which is what he hadn't done in what X amount of years, he finally drops the Carter Six. Plenty of people are going to listen to that to see what it's about. What are you talking about? Because it's Lil Wayne, just off the strength alone. Oh, we're gonna get the older one. We get the older one. We get the older one. Shit like it.
Bro. So
And it was and whether y'all agree or not, narratively speaking, it was perceived badly. You know what I'm saying?
well, all I know is this, bro. That's not a true statement because a lot like the overall opinion of Wayne these days, even though he my favorite rapper, the world considers him to be another washed up rapper trying to stay young and blah 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 blah.
No, bro. No,
Is that not what they were saying?
no, bro. They said that on this album for sure.
That's what I'm talking about.
On
I'm
this
talking about
album,
him.
on this
I'm talking
album,
Yeah, they
about
did. They
I'm
have.
talking
on
about
this
him
album, they did this
currently.
album. Yeah, this
I'm talking
album.
about him
You
currently. What's the overall opinion that you hear of Wayne if it's not that he's the GOAT?
this album that he was washed up. Yes, they didn't say he was washed up on Carter Five. Not at all. May
Still
not
don't
be
think
as
he washed up.
maybe not. I'm not saying it was the greatest album in the world, but it was nowhere. He's not getting nowhere near the slander that he's getting in this album right here.
Bruh,
But
all
no,
I'll
but
say is this. I went
that wasn't
back,
even my point. That wasn't even my point. I'm talking about someone who's on a level like Lil Wayne, Drake, Jay Z, like the super duper goat guys. You know what I'm saying? If they drop an album, bro, Same thing like Beyonce. She drops something, they're going to listen to it. You know what I'm saying? Just off the strength of her
Yeah,
name.
yeah, yeah.
Whether,
They made
I
such a big name for himself.
don't, they're there. Now, is the shit good and shit? Then we'll talk about that once we listen to the album. You know what I'm saying? But is they gonna buy it? Are they gonna listen to it? Yes, they are. And the country
Of
music
course.
shit, the country music people, they thought they thought they had a slam dunk because they thought Beyonce was gonna be able to just take country music just somewhere, just way out of outer space, something like that, and she didn't. Mm-hmm. She was ass.
But this the thing though. But this the thing though.
That's why they. That's
Regardless,
why they. That's why
regardless
they
of
rolled her
regard.
wave. That's
But
why
this
they.
my
That's why she
thing
got that
though.
hot wave for a little second
But
because
this my thing
they
though.
thought Beyonce was gonna take country music out of the world, and she didn't.
Are you a fan of country music?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, so do you listen to her country music with country ears?
They don't have to. Actually, why would I not? What else I'm gonna listen to? It. It's a country album.
I mean, but you don't listen. Don't you listen to rap music with different ears, or do you go in expecting the same thing?
I listen to rap music depending on who's the with
Like okay,
whoever the artist is.
that's what I'm
So
saying. So
If it's Lil Wayne, I'm going with Lil Wayne ears. If it's Drake, I'm going to Drake. Da da da. But 9 out of 10, I'm giving it all the same ears. If it's not good, it's not good. But you know what I'm
no,
saying,
that's not true though. That's not true.
yes, it is true. If it's
If
not
you
good,
if
it's
you
not good.
because if you listen, that's not true because if you listen to the Carter Six and
It's
what
not
Wayne is
good.
actually saying,
It's not good.
bro, no.
It's not
Okay,
good.
okay, okay, okay. Because I'm gonna tell you how I know that's not true. The same things that he was saying on that Elephant song, bro. I heard a guy on IG put those same exact lyrics to the Hail Mary beat, and that shit was fucking hard as fuck. I shared it.
What hell, Mary beat? So
Tupac.
what are you getting at? So what are you trying to say?
What I'm saying
You
is
trying to say Tupac was saying the same thing Lil Wayne said in the album six song
no.
on that song?
What I'm saying is Wayne
And
was
say
rapping his ass off on Carter Six. He just didn't have good production. That's why I
no, see
said they took
again.
those same lyrics and put them on a different beat, and it was hard.
That's another caveat that y'all trying y'all hardest to try and get him out of. He was as it will take the beat off. The lyrics were still hard. No, it wasn't, bro. He was saying all type of
Yes,
dumbass shit in them lyrics, bro. What are you saying? What are you
bro,
saying?
bro.
So I can go on for days on how many retarded ass lyrics he said in them in that album.
That's what rappers do. Rappers say stupid shit. Biggie Smalls told some gal she was so fine that he would suck her daddy's dick. Does that make him not an elite lyricist?
It doesn't.
See what I'm saying?
It does not. It doesn't. But
Yeah,
again, but does that
that's
make
true.
the album? Did that make his album trash? though? It didn't. Lil Wayne's album is
But that's what you're
trash.
saying. You're
Lil
saying that
Wayne's
because
album is trash. It's like
you just said
he has a multitude of that type of bullshit on his album. What are you
did you
talking
just
about?
not say that because he said certain shit the album trash? That's
I
what you
said
just said.
I say he has too many of those type of songs on that album, the entire album. You're trying
Well,
to
I
make
mean, if that
one line.
but if that's bro,
You're trying to make one line from Biggie Smalls his whole album. That's not the case.
no,
Lil
bro,
Wayne has many
there's
lines
literally
of
a
throughout the album.
entire there's literally an entire YouTube video of Biggie saying questionable lyrics. So does that mean that his career he only released what, one, maybe two albums? So does that mean his career is not valid?
That didn't make the whole album trash though. You're trying to finesse something out of nothing that makes no sense. Lil Wayne
No,
album
I'm
that he just
applying
dropped.
your
Lil
logic
Wayne,
to what you just
Lil
said.
Wayne, Lil
Pick us, bro. Okay, so when you say that he had all of these when he had all of these questionable lyrics, what song are you talking about? So okay, so so let me ask you this. So you talk so okay, so you talking about the Big X the Plug song, right? But watch this though. Why what but watch this though. Watch this though. Watch this though. Watch this though. That particular part you talking about from the Big X the Plug song, right? Did that? But let me ask you this. But let me ask you this. Did that little part of that song that you talking about, did that make the song trash? Did that make the song trash? How many people said that that Big X the Plug song was the standout song on that album? And did that particular did that song go number one, right or wrong? Bro, that I shared it, bro. That shit was the number one song in the country for a while. Right or wrong? Hold on one second. Hold on one
What
second.
song is it?
The Big X the Plug song on Carter 6.
Oh no, I don't think it was.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Bro. Okay. So you said that the Big X the Plug song was not number one, right? Well, I didn't put in the world. I put okay, hold on. Open the door. Go open the door.
You're right. It peaked at number 36 on the Hot Billboard, and then on the Canadian Hot 100, it peaked on number 8.
Okay. So what it says is it didn't go number one, but it was by far the number one song on that album. And it did at least hit the Billboard charts.
It hit the Billboard charts, but it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't number one though. But it did get on the Billboard charts.
Right. Okay. But so if the but my point was you said that part of that song it messed up the song, right? So bro, you say that part was terrible, but I know plenty of people that like the song, that like that part, right or wrong,
There's a lot of people talking about it.
bruh. All I know is I like the song. Plenty of people like the song, but hold on 1 second. Keontae, my bad, y'all. People noisy as fuck in my house, bro.
I know you
But
good, bro.
anywho, Beyonce slander will not be tolerated. Sexy Red, Cardi B, who else? Oh yeah, I forgot about her. Yeah, yeah. Go ahead on her. Hey, give backstory on the interview, bro. Give backstory on the
Who
interview.
is
What
she?
happened?
Who is she? First of all,
Okay, let me let me
yeah,
let me
I
get
don't,
let
I
me
don't know
get a
who she is.
backstory. Let me get a backstory. So the backstory of Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. The first time I heard of her, she appeared on the Corey Holcomb show, and this nigga been joking and making fun of her for years because she claims she has her own book, but he calls it a pamphlet because he said it was like 15 pages long, right? That was when I first heard of Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. Then now fast forward, a lot of people have been saying that she's not really a doctor, right?
Oh,
Even
okay, I've heard of this. Okay, yeah,
you heard of her?
I've heard of it, but I don't know the ins and outs. But so keep going.
Okay, so fast forward to what Corn is talking about. Corn is talking about so Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, she's a lady that she gets her rocks off by convincing dudes that they not right. This is the same chick that she was on Nick Cannon's show, and she was low key crucifying him because of him having so many kids by so many women. Right
Okay.
now, fast forward. So she appeared on Paul Pierce's podcast. It's called The Truth. Shout out to Paul Pierce. Your sports takes is horrible, but I fuck with you, Paul Pierce, and you're not better than Kobe. Anyway, anyway, so basically, Cheyenne, she got on his show and she was, she doing her shit where she, talking about men and what you should and shouldn't be doing, blah, 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 blah. So Paul Pierce took the angle of, wait a minute, I know you from somewhere. He was like, oh, you such and such. And basically he was talking to her as if, you know how a girl will get away from her neighborhood and she'll act like she this, that, and the third. But when she go back to her own neighborhood, they like, man, that's just such and such. You know what I'm saying? That's the angle that Paul Pierce took. And so basically, um, Paul Pierce was talking to her, basically reading her as like in a sense of, girl, shut the fuck up. You ain't, you know what I'm saying? You ain't on this. You ain't there. I know you. You from here. You from there. Talking to her that
Yeah.
that way. You see what I'm saying? Okay, go corn. That's the pretty much the backstory.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
But see, this the thing. This what I forgot to mention. This what I got for Mark. But hey, you gotta mention this though. You gotta mention this. Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, if we're being honest, the reason why she's relevant is because of how she looks. A lot of dudes want to fuck her. So when you have a female who is desirable, meaning a lot of dudes want to fuck, they start pandering. You see what I'm saying? Like they start
Yep.
not really saying what they would really say if that chick was ugly or if they didn't want to fuck her. You see what I'm saying? And I think that's what was going on with them because at the end of the day, it's like Cam and Nick Cannon, they're two dudes who are used to pandering and getting their way with women. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, yeah. See, this the thing, but this my thing. This my thing though. This my thing. A lot of people, and if we being real on the Marquee podcast, we gotta keep it real. I can see how a lot of people were saying that they could
I
tell.
think we lost Quan.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I think we did too. But shit, we've been going for like an hour 20. So let me say this and then we can wrap.
Okay.
So a lot of dudes, man, I'm telling you, they don't say what they need to say or want to say to her. I can see how a lot of people were saying that Paul Pierce knew who she was and he basically was talking that way to basically make a name for herself. You see what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like
Yeah.
they said that, because honestly, everywhere she goes, it's dudes who, um, you see what I'm saying? Everywhere she go, it's dudes who, in a situation where she could go for a swift, shut up, bitch, she'll get a, no, uh, I don't necessarily agree with that. You see what I'm saying? And I
Yeah.
ain't
Yeah.
saying, and I'm not saying that she needs a shut up bitch. I mean, where those guys would normally say, man, shut up, bitch. They say, you know what I'm saying? They correct it and they let her overpower them with her big words and her, you know what I'm saying? Her conversation.
Hmm.
And they,
Yeah.
honestly, most of her interviews go from being good interviews to bashing sessions, and they it's like they basically get to a point where they just let her have it. But like my opinion on, you know like I'm gonna be real, bro. Like I didn't really get nothing out of what Paul Pierce was doing because it's like, yeah, he was putting her in her place, and honestly that's all it was. But it's just like, um honestly, I would have rathered him beat her at her own game. And what I mean is, I would, if I was on the show with her, I would have been prepared, and then like, cause look, what she always tries to do is she like to throw statistics out there. You see what I'm saying?
Hmm.
She'll throw out a random ass. You are strategically categorized to populate blah 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 blah, and you are 72%. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the game that if we gonna do this manpower, somebody put her in her place shit for Paul Pierce, I would have rather him do it on her level. You see what I'm saying? Like him, you know what? I'm gonna treat you just like any other. You know what I'm saying? Like that's cool. It worked for him. You see what I'm saying? But like I ain't gonna lie, bro. I personally get a thrill. I ain't gonna say I get a thrill, but I like when I feel disrespected, I'll disrespect you back in the same way you disrespected me. Meaning,
Uh-huh.
you see what I'm saying? Like if you try to insult my intelligence, I'll do the same to you. If you're talking to me in a way that I don't like, I'm gonna talk back to you in the same way. You see what I'm saying? That's just me. You see what I'm saying? Like I hate to say this, but I'm a big match your energy type person. And now I ain't the type of nigga that's gonna go arguing with 1,000 women about shit. But I'm the type of person that the same energy you bring to me, I'll give you. If I perceive it in a negative way.
Uh-huh.
Me personally, you know. But that's all I got, bro.
Okay, for sure, bro, for sure.
Did you have anything
Yeah,
you
yeah.
want to touch on? Pause.
That's
Hey,
nah. I'm good. I think we covered everything for today.
bro, this was a good one, man. It's a lot of clippable moments, and now hopefully, the audio holds up. But
Yeah. I'm hoping because like with him dropping off, you know how the audio can go with that. So hopefully the audio will hold up. But nah,
bro,
yeah,
let
most
me
definitely.
real quick though before you go, bro. Do you see yourself in any near future being able to come to Nashville?
Oh yeah. I gotta update you on some stuff. But yeah, most definitely.
Okay, bro. Look, I'm gonna let my phone charge, and I'm gonna hit you later. We'll try to get the Nashville trip together, cause bro, we gotta start doing some visuals as far as us all in the same room.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Like
I'm
maybe
down.
when you
I'm down,
come,
most
I ain't gonna
definitely.
lie, bro. If when you come here, pause. When you come to Nashville, we'll do we'll do like in a weekend's time. We could get in like 5 or 6 episodes. That way, we can stagger them.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, let's do that.
Yeah. We got to start putting some episodes in the tank, bro. Like also, what I want to do, if you got a drop the ball episode, I got to drop the ball. Cohen got one. We do those as well, and we can just start dropping them hoes, man. We got to get our content up.
Oh yeah, most definitely, bro. I agree. I agree. So and every like you know, ev- everybody got to start pushing it out there like that. Marquee Gang, if you're listening, it's kind of behind the scenes type thing. If you listening, go follow our content. Go listen to you know, music, anything related to the to the Marquee podcast. Like, get our content up because we got to get this up. But yeah, you're right, bro.
Also, hey, when I call you later today, I don't know, but if it's cool with you, we could go ahead and do an episode of where we tell like the backstory of Miss Faye, or you see what I'm saying? Or
Yeah.
another thing I thought about, we can give stories from like past coworker experiences. You know what I'm saying? We got to start doing segments, bro.
Oh, for sure. Most definitely, most definitely. Yeah, I'm
But
down. So
when I call you later, bro, we'll get it together.
for sure. And I think I'm gonna put the music back on the beginning of the podcast too. So y'all look out for
Yeah.
that.
That's cool too. I like that too. But till next
Yeah.
time, bro. Fuck Miss Faith forever, man.
Fuck Miss Faith ever, man. All right, bro.
All right, bro.